Hello, Greg Dahl here from Life Fitness Management with Ashlyn Carter. Now, you all probably have not been familiar with Ashlyn, but she's here to tell you a little bit about herself and her business. She's here at our facility. We do health care in terms of exercise. She does skin care, and I don't know anything about that. So tell me a little bit about your business.
So I opened up a business inside of Life Fitness here, and I special in holistic facials, lashes, body waxing. I'm really getting into the holistic facials because of the health aspect of it. A lot of people just do facials, but I want to dive a little bit deeper into the holistic side of it. Because it's really important what we're putting on our body and in our body.
So you were telling me a little bit about, we were talking about, having this conversation, and, in the personal training realm, we build people up. We love to feel the way people feel, the way it makes us feel when people feel better about themselves. And I thought it was a nice parallel. So tell me how that works into your business.
So I've always wanted some type of career helping people. So I was kind of in the nurse field for a little bit, and I liked it, but I didn't love it. So then I finally found my little niche of doing beauty services that make girls feel good. About 6 years ago, I got into doing makeup. I specialize in wedding makeup, special event makeup. And I love seeing the confidence on girls when their makeup's done, their hair is done, they're getting dressed. Then I got into doing lashes. I didn't think I was going to be good at it. Started doing a few, and girls were like, I can't see myself without having these lashes. Like, just handing them the mirror and then being like, I love the way I look with these. So I really got comfortable with doing lashes, finding different lash styles. And then I went to esthetician school a year ago. And that's when I really started learning about facials. Now that I'm into facials, I'm dealing with a lot of people that have aging skin, so they're looking for that plump, that glow back. I'm dealing with people that are kind of self-conscious from acne. So I'm working with them, trying to get that healed up, but I'm also trying to make it a good, relaxing experience, but helping them with their skincare concerns. And it makes me feel good.
Interestingly, I've had people coming out of your, working with you and, kind of having that glow of how they feel after they get a facial. We talk a lot about Life Fitness Management in reference to people leaving feeling better than they did come in. And we talk about wellness. I think wellness is probably an overused term. But the goal with all that is to make people feel better about themselves. And, we work a little bit with that in terms of eating and food and, trying to make skincare better. But you actually go right to the skin care itself. And I know you also practice what you preach in reference to your whole health and fitness. There's a lot of different things that I wanted to talk to you about as we've spoke before. So one of them is, and we'll get back to the skincare and all of that. So what I'm interested in though is how you fit your skincare. Like I'm a trainer. I work with people all the time, and I try to do a good job of taking care of myself. And sometimes I put myself second to the other people that come in. Do you find that a problem, and how do you handle it?
Yeah, I do. I've talked to people about this too, because I'm so focused on getting all my clients taken care of, make them feel good, that it'll be the end of the day, and I'm like, well, I feel awful.
Yes.
So I have taken the step I'll do 30 minutes a night on myself.
Okay.
So I'll get out of the shower, I'll do my full skincare routine. That might sound like a lot to people, but that's my thing for me. At the end of the day, that's what relaxes me. That's my time away from everyone else. And I really like experimenting on my own skin because I'm not going to do something to someone else that I don't believe in.
Yes. Well, I did. I love the idea of that. I like your thought process of that. And one of the big things that we talk about when we're working with people and is the fact that you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. The mentality of put the oxygen mask on, because you can't save anybody in the plane without your own O2. I did a lecture many, many years back about a zero multiplier. If you end the day consistently on zero, when you multiply anything against zero, you end up with zero, right? So you have to leave the day with a little bit something left over to do for other people what you got to do for yourself to get them to feel better. You have to feel better. So it's good that you take care of yourself.
Well, not even just with like skincare too. I forgot to touch on the fact that once I started working here and seeing everyone else work out, I'm like, I can't preach health, wellness, taking care of yourself if I'm not putting some more effort. So I do the 2 days a week training here, which is the only thing I feel like I can fit in my schedule because I'll hop right into work after doing a training here. But I feel good for the rest of the day, and it gives me energy, and that's my extra energy to keep me working throughout the week.
Well, we know starting a business is hard, and the amount of time that you put out for everybody else and having that time for yourself, and I can attest to the fact that you are here 2 times a week. I don't think, I mean, when you're busy, 2 times a week is better than no times a week, and if you can put that strength training in there, so let's dive into that training a little bit. I know you have, you've been training on and off for a long time, but I also know that you have a unique situation that some people don't know about, and I know we've talked about it. Tell me a little bit about it, and we're talking about Ashlyn has diabetes. I think it's important for her to bring that up because it's something that she deals with, but continues to do the things that she needs to do to keep healthy. So go into that a little bit.
Yeah, so I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I turned 21. A lot of people think it's something you're born with and you can't develop, but a lot of people get diagnosed with type 1 in their 20s. You can be diagnosed with type 1 all the way up until, like, I think they said there's cases up until the age of 60.
Wow.
And pretty much I just developed an autoimmune disorder over time. It just hit me one day. So finding a balance to also take care of my health is huge while running a business, taking care of everyday life, all that stuff. So that's why working out is a big priority with my health because it helps me control my blood sugar numbers. When I first started working out, I noticed I was trying to balance my lows. What sugar do I need before I start working out? It was even tough here whenever I started training in the mornings because I wasn't always an evening gym person. Then I switched to mornings and my sugar was like, I don't know what to do. Now I got that on a routine. Like my body kind of adapted to that. So I also make sure I'm taking care of myself throughout the day in between appointments. I'm drinking my water to stay hydrated. Love wearing a Dexcom. It's a continuous glucose monitor, so it will tell me my readings all day long. So if I'm about to have a low, I have backups with me all day. So it's kind of challenging to take care of. But there's days where I don't even feel like a diabetic. I'm doing everything a normal person does.
The thing about it is we talk about diabetes, and a lot of times we talk about diabetes for people who maybe haven't taken care of themselves, been eating bad food and not exercising, which is a different track. But in that situation, all the same things apply. You have to be conscientious of your health all the time, and I guess that's what one of the reasons why we're having the conversation. It's one of the reasons why you got into the field that you're in is because you want to help people, and I feel like it's really important to have this conversation with you because you have multiple things that you have to juggle, right, to maintain not only your business but your health and all the things that go along with that. And there's a lot of people out there watching and listening that are like, yeah, I can't do that, or I can't do this, or I don't have time to do that. And we don't have the solution for all of that stuff.
I wish we did.
But I will say this, if you find somebody that is going through or working through something similar, it's good to have the conversation. You can't work forward in your health and fitness until you start feeling a little bit better. And we talk about it all the time at Life Fitness in terms of building on feeling better.
Right, it's not going to happen.
No.
One facial isn't going to make your skin perfect.
Correct.
One workout isn't going to make your health perfect. You got to put some effort into it. to get
So
results.
do you talk to people about their food? Do you talk to people about, I know you mentioned hydration. That's one of the things that I wanted to get into.
That's so important for the skin.
It's so important
I can tell
for
when my
everything.
girls are hydrated,
You know?
because their skin retains moisture really well. So I always preach after a facial, make sure you're getting your water in to flush the lymph, all the bad stuff out of your body. But also the wintertime is so harsh on our skin too. It dehydrates us more than you would think. So water intake's really important.
It's hugely important. I've been to numerous education things for nutrition, and always the first thing they say is drink more water.
And I can do better than what I do now. I feel like we all could.
Everyone could.
Yeah.
You know, it's important, and we think about, because it's winter now, you know, it's not hot. So we have a tendency not to drink as much because maybe we're not sweating, but truly it's drier now than it is then. So I'm hoping by bringing that up and talking to you about it, the people, especially the females that are coming to you for facials and want beautiful skin, they won't listen to me about hydrating for their health. Maybe they'll listen to me or listen to you about hydrating for their skin. So.
Right, because skincare isn't just from what we're putting on our face. I would say 50% skincare, the products we're using, and 50% diet and how we're taking care of our bodies. It's really important. It's okay to like splurge and have your sweets around the holidays and on the weekends. But if you're eating bad, you're having a ton of sugar intake, you're going to continue to break out. Your skin's not going to heal itself because what you're fueling your body with is going to show in your skin. Your skin will keep purging all the bad stuff out.
I'm glad we were able to talk, because I think, you know, we talk about it all the time. I talk about it, you talk about it all the time in two different areas, but everything that we're talking about is connected. You know, your overall, you know, the way you feel about yourself is connected to what you're putting in your body. The way you feel about yourself is connected to how you look and how you feel. So like when you say about somebody coming out of a facial and they feel really good and their pores are open and they feel that feeling, it's really important because that builds on itself. And all of it is connected. So it's one of the reasons why we were excited to have you here, so that we could use another leg on the table, so to speak.
A one-stop shop.
Exactly, and the ability to get people in that realm where they will maybe take a little bit of time for themselves.
Even if it's just one day a week of a group training is great, because you have a set time, so it makes you want to show up. You get through your 45-minute workout, you're set for the rest of the day. If you're just even doing that once a week, giving yourself the hydration you need, fueling yourself with some good food, and then doing a little self-care for yourself in the evenings, it's going to make a world of a difference.
Yeah, consistency.
Yeah.
You know, you have to consistently choose to put yourself out there, consistently choose to do things positive for your health, whether it be for your skin health, whether it be for your physical health, whether it be for your mental health. You know, we haven't even spoke about that.
And this is all tied in to mental health.